official title is Support Awesomizer. I'm from Wisconsin for a couple of years, and I was originally born in the Ukraine, and I really enjoy working with our customers and finding out fun things about Totango. So let's go ahead and get started with this presentation about custom metrics. This is going to be mostly a demo presentation. I have a few. I'm just going to pop into describing to you what and why and how to use custom metrics, and then I'm going to show you how to expose custom metrics, give you a give you an example of a custom metric, a business reason for a custom metric, and then take questions from the audience. So here's the what and where of custom metrics. Custom metrics allow you to use your own data to create formulas and automation triggers. It is a way for you to define your own language with Totango. You can use custom metrics within any account filter in Totango. Like, for example, when you're also using them, you can also use them in health, SuccessPlays, triggers, and in lists. You can make sure that you get notified if there's an increase or decrease by a certain percentage within the custom metric. So let's go ahead and switch over to the demo portion of custom. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to our demo environment and create a custom metric right in front of you here. So we're going to go to Settings, and then we're going to go to Metrics Pro Plus. And just to make sure you're aware, you do need to have Metrics Pro Plus as part of your account. If you do not, please contact your CSM and they can assist you with that portion of it. So now to add a metric, you click on the Add Metric button and you'll be presented with our metric creator. For today's purpose, I'm going to give you an example of a metric that I think could be possibly important to your customer success managers, which is the documents created per user. And so if your business relies on your customers creating documents, and you want to see, and you want to make sure that your documents and that your customers are creating documents and they're creating them on a consistent basis, this is the metric that we're going to use. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an activity count, and I'm going to select an activity and use the document created activity, and I'm going to leave it in the last 14 days. There is flexibility here as to what time period you can use. And I'm going to take documents created in the last 14 days, and I'm going to divide that, and insert the operator, division operator, and I'm going to divide that by the number of active users in the last 14 days. Again, you can alter the time frame that you have there. And that's it. It's really that simple to create a metric. So now at this point, I'm going to just confirm that the display type that I'm going to have is numerical, decimal, currency, or percent. And I'm going to leave it as, put it as a decimal. And now I'm going to click Save. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm going to give it a name, and this is going to be documents created per user 14 days. And now I'm going to click Save. And so you'll get this message stating that the metric has been successfully saved. So now, how do I use this metric within Totango? There's a couple of ways. First, I'm going to show you how to display it on the account profile. So we're going to go into account, and we're going to go to a customer named Juiced. And then we're going to, then there's two ways to display it within the account profile. First of all, you have the account header, and you can edit the subscriptions that you have there, and you can select the custom metric that you have created, and then click the Apply button, and that will be added to your header. And also within the key metrics, you can drag it in to right here. And then click Apply. And that will update within the area. Now, just an FYI, you're not seeing any data here because we just created this custom metric. It will start to populate as the custom metric is goes on during the life of your account. And so those are the two ways that you can expose the metric in the account profile. You can also use the custom metric in health. You can also use it within our feature called SuccessPlays to notify yourself if there is a change in the custom metric. So we can create a success play, we can name the success play, notify me, give it a description, notify me if document created is less than 5, and then we're going to select paying accounts, which have the following advanced filter, and we're going to do custom metrics, and then we're going to do it takes a little bit sometimes for the metrics to come over, so we'll just do this one, and we'll do at least 12, and we'll just hit save. And now this will target any account that you have where the custom metric is not meeting your criteria, and then you'll click continue. You'll give yourself a task description, which is follow up with the customer. They aren't meeting the criteria for the custom metric. And we're going to assign this to the success manager of the account, and we're going to assign it by the sales manager, and then we're going to give it a priority in normal, and we're going to give it a due date of 3 days after creation. And then we're going to add this task. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that because this will create a lot of data in Totango for us right now, so I can forgo. Actually, this is our double environment, so I'm going to go ahead and add the task to the system. So this is your confirmation screen, and just making sure that you are aware of what you're doing. It gives you all the information, and then click activate to get the SuccessPlays processing. There's also a new feature that we have coming out called campaigns, and I'm just going to very quickly show you a sneak peek of that. You can also use the custom metrics within campaigns. So you can do nurture campaigns if your customers aren't meeting a certain threshold within the custom metric. You can automate an email to go out to them and say, hey, we noticed you haven't been doing this. And so please either do it or contact your customer success manager, or take action on the item that you're not doing. And so with that, I just want to mention that if you're interested in custom metrics, please reach out to your customer success manager to discuss that with them, and I'll take any questions at this point from the audience.
Okay, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to type them into the chat window. There's something that came in. So there's a customer asking about an ability to use the custom metrics when they are asking questions about their customers in active list. So how would they create an active list and expose a particular metric they're interested in analyzing?
Sure, absolutely. So I can just demo this for you. So we're going to create an account list based on a custom metric, and we're going to do an active filter, and then one sec. Let me just bring in the custom metric, and we're going to use one of the custom metrics. Let's do revenue ROI, and we're going to use it at least 1%, and then we're going to then expose the custom metric within this by doing this, and then bringing in revenue ROI. just like that. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit so it's right in the front there for us. And then click OK. And there is your revenue ROI filtering, as well as the actual value that is within Totango within the column.
Great.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Thanks, Val. There's also an ability to show the percentage change for any particular metric as well. So as Val was showing on the column editor, you can expose another field there that will allow to see any changes, positive or negative, to the revenue ROI metric. So maybe we can expose that as well in the column editor here as well for you. So
sure. So we can do that right now.
So if we go back to the customer metrics, the revenue ROI percentage change, if we add that in and click on OK, I should probably drag and drop it to the right destination. There we go. There we go. And now we're all together. So now for any metrics that you expose, you can actually see how it's been changing over time. And if there's been any recent changes to it, so you can closely monitor impact for your specific metric and take action on it. Okay, so I think those are all the questions we had. If you have any follow-up questions on this webinar, please feel free to reach out to us or contact directly with your customer success manager. And also, we do have a series of other webinars upcoming, so there's a couple in October. Feel free to register for those. And as always, we do record these sessions, and they will be posted on our support site in the webinar area. So you can always watch on demand, and we'll also send you a follow-up email with a recording after this as well. So thank you again for joining, and we hope to see you again in a couple of weeks. Have a great day.
Thank you, everybody.